In a hot pan, I have added 2 tablespoons of ghee, or you can add butter, but I have added ghee. And then it needs to be really hot. Then you add 1 spoon of urad dal. See, the oil is very hot. And then you add the chilies as to your taste. Chilies to your taste, as I said that we eat hot food. And then you can add the kadi patta to it. Make the urad dal little bit brown. Make sure the pot is hot. Don't put in like semi-hot oil, ghee or oil. People also make this in oil, but I like to make it in ghee. I am putting it on medium heat. It's kind of sizzling. I am putting curry patta in it. Curry patta, as you see, is fluttering. Then I am adding the sauteed onions to it. Depends on your taste how much, but about half onion I would put. Medium size half onion I would put. So this tadka has to be really done nicely. To make a great upma, it's very important that the tadka is really well done, and that everything in the pan needs to nicely sizzle, and the urad dal needs to be kind of turned into a little bit brown color. I'm going to make 1 cup upma, and for that I am pouring into this mixture, which is turned kind of pinkish brown, 2.5 cups of water. And I have taken already boiling water, so it should sizzle in no time. It should start boiling. Then I'm going to add salt to taste. I would do a flat teaspoon of salt into this mixture. And you see how it is boiling. We have also added 2 red chilies into tadka, and then water, and I have already put also 2 red chilies in the tadka, and then added 2.5 cups of water, which was already hot. Now that quickly the water is boiling, I'm adding the grated ginger to it, like 1 spoonful of ginger, fresh ginger. I'm making sure it's really boiling evenly and nicely. As it comes to boil, now we have everything in it. We have salt, ginger, chili, everything is inside this pan. Now I am taking 1 cup of cream of wheat or rava or soji, and then I'm adding into the pots. And then I'm mixing it together. My stove is on hot, but I'm going to basically put it on low now. I think this much water should be enough, but I have kept half a cup water next to me, the hot water, and if needed I will add that. I'm going to add a little bit of water. I think it is little drier than I would like. So I'm adding a little bit of water, hot water. What I want is it should not, and I am keeping it on low. I don't want it to stick to the bottom of my pan as much as possible. That's why I have also reduced the gas at this point. And I have taken a pot which is pretty heavy at the bottom. I have put it on low, and then I'm going to cover it with a lid for a few minutes, and that's it. In few minutes your upma will be ready. So basically it has to kind of, the vapor needs to basically accumulate for like couple of minutes, and the upma will be done. So the soji really actually very quickly it gets cooked because we are using a basically very boiling hot water. This upma can be literally done under 10 minutes. So please try it. And again I'm going to put some lemon juice into it so that later we don't have to add it, and also it makes it not stick the pan, helps that and gives it a nice shine. So remember, half the lemon, or 1 spoon of lemon you can put. Make sure it's not sticking to your bottom of the pan. And here is your upma ready to eat. Thank you.